Alrighty, so for this section, we're going to use ChatGPT to help curate our business ideas. I know when I first started out with ChatGPT, this is one of the main opportunities I was asking it about, and it let me know that AI and technology was one of the major opportunities out there. So I decided to pursue it with some of my consulting and other different business opportunities. But again, this is one of the main ways you can use ChatGPT to also bounce your ideas off of ChatGPT. Let's say you have a business idea that you plan to start. You can ask ChatGPT, is this a good opportunity? Does it have room to grow? How should I go about doing it? And it will give you a step-by-step guide on how you should do it. So in this example, what I did, I asked ChatGPT, what are some growing industries that are set to expand? Now, if you're going to start a business, you want to start a business that has upwards trajectory. You don't want to start a horseback mail carriage business when planes and cars first came out. You get what I'm saying? So, in this example, ChatGPT told me these are some of the industries that are set to expand. So these aren't all the industries. I could also ask it to give me more industries that are set to expand. You can see if you can find your industry, and also you can ask it outright. But for this example, ChatGPT told me these are some of the industries that are set to expand in the near future. And you want to, again, get into an industry that is going to be growing at a rapid pace so that way you can fit yourself in and also grow with it. There's a saying that all, and some of the older people may get mad at me. I think it says the tide raises all boats, I believe. So again, and that makes total sense. So again, so these are some of the industries. So what I did, I said, ChatGPT, what are some of the business ideas for the e-commerce industry? So let's say, okay, you're looking at this and you're gonna say, okay, well, I think this may fit me or this business may fit me. What are some of the business ideas I can start around the e-commerce industry, right? And I asked it, and this is what it says. So the e-commerce industry offers a wide range of business opportunity. Here are a few ideas. Online retail store, drop shipping, subscription box service, online marketplace like Etsy, digital products, ebooks, social media commerce. There's a lot of people going live and selling shoes and watches on TikTok live, and I think they're doing pretty well. I'm not sure. On-demand services, Uber Eats, DoorDash. So again, these are just a few examples, and you can look at this list and you can say, okay, well, let me see which one of these fits my personal skill set, which one of these fits my personality that I can do, grow with, and be happy with. Because you don't want to choose a business idea, even though it may be a great opportunity, that will basically suck your soul and take the fun out of growing a business. It should be a little fun. You should enjoy it just a little bit so that you can be successful more than other people. So again, so what I did, I said, okay, well, I looked at this list, and the one that stood out to me was drop shipping. Now, for this example, I actually had drop shipping stores in the past that have done really well. So I wanted to see what type of advice ChatGPT would give me for drop shipping, because I know the required steps it takes to become successful. So I went and asked it, and I said, well, ChatGPT, how would you start a drop shipping business? And this is what it said. So, number one, conduct market research. And this is totally correct, because if you are going to start drop shipping, you have to make sure you choose the right product. And to choose the right product, you have to do a lot of research ahead of time. So, for it to list this as number one, that's totally correct, right? So, once you find the product, you have to find a supplier for the product, and there's many ways you can do it. Alibaba, I'm glad it mentions that. Sehu Doba, this is totally correct information. Then you create a website. I use Shopify, and it listed that first. Correct. Set up payment and shipping, and this is not hard at all. Then you import the product to your website, which is correct. And then you start marketing. So you can use. I have used Facebook ads, Google ads in the past, and it listed that as well. And then you fulfill the order. So from my experience, this is 100% correct way to start drop shipping. And again, this will work for any business idea you have it to curate. If you don't understand a certain step, you can ask it to go more in depth on that step. Matter of fact, let's just do it right here. So let's just say I don't know how to create a website. I know how to do market research. I know how to find a supplier, but I've never created a website before. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, how would it create a website? So here we go. And then also notice, like, this is probably one of the biggest bottlenecks with people starting out. They know they never created a website, and it seems just so like this insurmountable task. But creating a website is not that hard. I can create one in about an hour now at max. Now that I've done so many, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be very simple. So choose a website builder. This is correct. I have got my experience on Shopify, but there's a lot of other ones out there who people use, and it just depends on which one will fit your skill sets and which one do you need. So this is correct. Register a domain name. This is not hard at all. On the website, they have a template, and you can choose a template, and it is pretty much you go in and edit the template to make your website look exactly how you want it. So this is correct. Add pages and features, about us, and things of that nature. Then you turn your website on. Then you optimize for search engine traffic. So if you're selling flowers, you want to make sure you're ranking for the flower keyword with SEO and things of that nature. And then you finally just test and see if you make any sales. And also, ChatGPT also says it's worth noting, depending on the website builder you choose, the steps may vary slightly, which is correct. I know I have used Shopify, but when I tried to go to Wix or WooCommerce, it was a little bit tricky. So again, but this, I'm not trying to teach you all how to build a dropshipping store, but back to the beginning steps, you can choose your industry and break it down step by step so you can know exactly how you can get in and be successful with said industry. You can break it down step by step. You can ask it, okay, well, I don't understand this, or I do understand this. Give me some more ideas for this. What are some good products? What are some good subscription box services, online marketplace? And I chose e-commerce and dropshipping for this example, but this will work for any industry, and I just want you all to remember that. So go in there, test out many different ideas. Again, bounce some ideas off ChatGPT, ask it what it thinks about this industry, ask it what it thinks about that industry, and just see what it generates. And then get out there and take action, because you never know unless you try. So that's it for this topic. On to the next.